Hey everybody, just want to give you guys a quick update as to where I've been, what I'm doing, etc. Um, I'm not sure if y'all have heard there's a virus going around that may or may not be something serious. No, the truth of the matter is it's really serious. Do yourself a favor and overreact a little bit, not crazy, but however you're feeling about it, go the extra mile. It doesn't hurt anything to put more effort into it. Um, as much as I disagree with my ex-wife on everything, she had some really good suggestions, and so I do give credit where it's due, even if I don't like it. And so I want to share these tips with you. First of all, if you have a grocery store that delivers, get your groceries delivered like maybe once a week, and try to make do without going to any stores. Regardless, if you go outside of your house, in and out of your house, there's a few things you should do. Keep a spray bottle of bleach and water near your front door, and then spray the bottoms of your shoes with a bleach solution, because your shoes go wherever you go and they pick up a lot of nasty stuff. So spray bleach on the soles of your shoes and leave those outside. That's a good one. Anything you bring into your house, merchandise, groceries, etc., also spray it down with the bleach solution or other disinfectant. Spraying your food directly with bleach, I can't generally condone, but chances are you're stocking up on canned goods and things with a packaging around it. So, those are generally safe to spray bleach on. So spray down everything that you bring into the house. Once you get in, most washing machines will have a sanitary cycle, or sanitizing cycle, whatever, where it's a extra hot. So if you leave your house, you come back in, throw everything straight in the washing machine on extra hot, and then put on new clothes. Ordering stuff on Amazon or online, anything, spray down the spray down the box with the bleach, and then wait half an hour. Then open it and immediately spray down whatever is in the box with the bleach solution for another 30 minutes. Obviously, if you bought clothes on Amazon, this is not a good idea unless you're into ruining brand new clothes with the tags still on them. But for the most part, generally, if you don't mind the color looking weird, you should do this. Should also point out, don't be bleaching shoes you care about. Those old lawn mowing shoes or whatever, the beat up ones, wear that shit out. This is not the time to be trying to make a fashion statement. Whenever it comes to respirators and masks, there are the over-the-face masks. The ones that are actually worth a damn are with the rating. So they're like an N95. N as in Nancy. Not M as in Mancy, but N as in Nancy. And then the number 95. These ratings have two parts: the prefix, like the N, and then the suffix, the number, which is like the 95 for N95. Here's what they mean. That letter can either be an N as in Nancy, an R as in Robert, or a P as in penguin. Yeah, penguin. Penguin. This is a resistance to oil rating, which is not at all important when you're looking for filtration against the virus. Either an N or an R or a P will suffice. What you want is the number, the rating number, to be 95 or higher. 95 is good. 99 is awesome. You can even go around bragging, I got a 99. I'm gonna live and you're not. No, don't do that. That's kind of a dick thing to do. But you at least want an N95. The little surgical masks, worthless. The cloth reusable ones, worthless. You want the allergen particulate filter N95 ones because they have like 2 rubber bands that hold them to your face, a metal piece to seal over your nose. My nose is actually too big for these things. Like literally, they were just like, nobody's nose is that big, and then there's me, right? So, thank you, God, for doing that to my face. Now there are bigger and badder respirators. There's the partial face ones, where like if you have a pest control or like a painter, where it just covers the nose and mouth with the big cartridges on the side. And they have full face ones, which is like firefighter level shit, where you have like a whole windshield, maybe a little windshield wiper, to wipe the virus off. And then, your whole face is like covered, and you can make like little fishy faces, like you're in an aquarium in your face. I try to crack jokes, but they're not always funny. Anyways, what they're actually recommending, if you can find the full face firefighter shit, to wear that. I don't think I'm quite there yet, but I did go to a painting supply store and get some of the partial face ones. And that's really about as crazy as I intend to get. I'm not actually wearing it yet, because I'm going to try and make it on my supply of N95 masks. That is some last resort shit right there, because I want to get my $120 back for everything I bought. The dude at the store said that he would actually let me return it if I didn't use it, as long as everything was still new and in the packaging. I just hope that he survives the virus so I can, make him keep his word on that. Because otherwise, if he doesn't make it, I might not be able to return my stuff. So that's a real concern. Here's what you need to know about those respirators. They have getting the respirators and getting the extra equipment for it. They have the cartridges on the side, so if you buy a kit that's everything all together, you'll see it has 2 ratings. One is an OV, like O as in O, and V as in OV. That stands for organic vapors. It's like a charcoal cartridge, like shaky maraca shaker music kind of thing. It's the big blocky shit that goes on this side of your face. And then there's the P95 filters that basically go on top. They're the filtering shit. They're kind of an optional thing. They're sold separate, so you can use a respirator with or without it. In this case, you want to use it. The OV cartridge is completely worthless when it comes to filtering the virus. It's as if there's nothing there at all. So that's what you need to know. If you go with a respirator and you want to get refills, the OV cartridges, I think, don't hold me to this. Somebody can correct me, please, in the comments. But I think once the OV cartridges expire after 30 to 40 hours of use, if all you're using it for is the virus, I don't think it matters whether or not you replace those OV cartridges. I mean, within reason. I mean, don't use them for, months on end. I'm just saying, your priority should be to get the P95 pre-filtered filters things, not the OV cartridge. So if you look around where all the respirators are, they'll have the refill cartridges, but you got to watch out and make sure that what you're buying is not the OV. Make sure what you're buying is the P95. It's a separate part. And I didn't realize that whenever I went to go buy my stuff, so I just bought the respirator and a bunch of OV cartridges, and I was like, rain dance, I'm set, yay. And then I got home and I was like, fuck, right? So now I got to go back and interface with humans and do all that non-fun stuff. The reason why they recommend the full face respirator instead of like the half face is because Well, it can still get in through your eyes, apparently, and people will still scratch their faces, right? Because you can tell people not to touch their face. They're going to touch their face, right? So the full face firefighter gear keeps you from touching your face and getting sick like an idiot. It also makes going out for groceries a hell of a lot more entertaining. Because generally, if you go to the store with one of those things on and you start coughing, like, you know, maybe there's too many people on the aisle and you need some space, people will clear out real fast, right? So that's always fun. Lastly, you know, be safe. Don't panic. But however far you're willing to go, do yourself a favor and go just a little bit further into the unreasonable. Just because, you know, it's really not a lot of effort to go the extra mile. And in a situation like this, you'll be glad you did, compared to if you don't. So that's about what I got. Hopefully this helps you guys out. If I've misstated any information or left anything out that you think is helpful, by all means, sound off in the comments. If I'm wrong about something, that's because I'm a big dumb animal and a giant piece of shit. No, I'm just kidding. Maybe. Just correct any misinformation that I may have put out there in the comments, please. I don't want people watching this and then, you know, leading people to all that is COVID-19. So, but I think I've got my facts straight, at least until they release a new set of facts that make my facts worthless. And, you know, I guess wishing the best for everybody. So, hope to hear from you guys. Join the discussion on Facebook. I've got a Facebook group, Narcissistectomy, same name as the channel. If you go to groups and just search for Narcissistectomy, you can't miss it because it's literally the only one with that name. So we're almost up to 3 dozen. So we're like almost to the large egg carton size. So we are a slowly growing but dedicated force on Facebook. Sort of. So thanks again for watching. I'll see y'all on the next video.